Really?
It was crazy.
Hello.
And welcome to
Champagne Room Secrets, the show where two hilarious sex workers give you a peek behind the curtain of the adult industry through personal anecdotes, content analysis, and sometimes interviews. I am Barbie.
And I am
Who are you?
I was Candi. Whoa.
Girl.
And I am Kitty.
Wow.
Whoa.
Remember how Candi died on our Halloween episode?
I just got possessed by the spirit of Candi.
That was so scary.
It truly,
You should have gone with it and gaslit me and be like, that's always been my name.
I've literally never said that before, and it just came through.
Well,
you know what? It's because we moved back to position 1, our first visual episode position.
Oh, that's true. Yes. As you can see here, we're at, what was the first 2 or 3 visual episodes we were here? I think it was a 3.
Yeah.
The first 3, this used to be a giant eyeball that I painted. And then I one day was like, but what if it was the birth of Venus?
And you painted it.
And I painted.
It's pretty incredible. It's actually an original. She actually...
Botticelli actually stole it from me. I'm a time traveler. Yeah, so we're here, and we're always trying out new things. We're always doing stuff.
Trisexual, if you will.
I'll try anything. Oh, that was a bad Samantha. We're drinking strawberry matcha. I've been staring at this. Should we do it? Should we shake it?
I'm so nervous. These are from Always Yours.
Because you're always mine.
Because I'm always yours.
Yeah!
Oh, that's so far from center. Oh, yep.
It was good, though, I think. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. There's no bobers in there, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, my God. You tricked me. I thought you loved me. I thought there was a bobas. I thought they were hidden among the strawberry chunks.
I love you. I love you a strawberry matcha amount, but not with boba.
I'm leaving.
That's my boundary.
All right, it's Valentine's Day. So today we're doing a whole episode about love.
And romance.
So
strap in,
strap on. Kitty, do you have a champagne secret of the week?
I do. I have one.
Okay, what is it?
My secret was that I didn't have one earlier when you asked. No.
I was going to leave.
I have one. I thought of it. I thought of it.
It better be a good one because I've been going back and watching episodes and you always give me fake ones.
I always give you bullshit. That's my actor's secret. No, so in light of recent events, I have found that I actually quite enjoy doing karaoke. It's actually really fun. And I kind of been a hater for many years, and now I actually maybe love it, perhaps.
Do you love it because we only sang Chapel Roan a few weeks ago?
No, because I was enjoying it before we did that, and that really sold it for me, though. We did.
That was fun.
We only did Chapel Roan.
One might wonder how you sing Feminine Nomenon as two people to a group of people that just came from a straight wedding. And the answer is you get drunk and you yell it.
You do very loud.
I want to put a clip. I don't want it to get claimed, but we sound like crazy, so maybe it won't get claimed.
It doesn't sound like the song. So.
It's just us yelling.
Or you make a bar do Hot to Go unconsensually. and they're all just kind of.
They're like, Listen, with enough lychee martinis, I am Chapel Roan.
Pretty much.
Wait, can I say something really quick? I'm sorry.
Literally your podcast.
I've been listening to a lot of CNBC and they're always like, can I say something?
Yes.
And I just listened to an episode today. Anyways, Chapel Roan is on this little show about makeup and stuff that just came out. And she called out sex workers. And I was like, me?
What did she say? I haven't watched it yet.
Oh my God. Okay, so she talks about why she picks blue eyeshadow so much is because it was represented by drag queens and sex workers and people of the time who were deviant and whatever. She said it a lot better. But she literally said sex workers and I was like, oh my God, she's talking to me.
I love her so much.
I love her.
I love her so much.
This is the episode of love.
But yes, so I apologize for being a hater in the past. I didn't get it, but now I get it. It's just there's been a handful of good karaoke's the last, 2 quarters.
Wow. Well, thank you for sharing. That is actually a secret because I was starting to get on the train too, but I wasn't sure how you felt about it.
And we have to agree on everything.
Yes. Oh, by the way, we're eating these really cute treats. Sorry, I forgot to say what we were eating.
We got some macarons from Always Yours Bakery.
They're so freaking cute. I still want to eat them. I will, but I almost don't because they're so cute.
Barbie.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
I have a really big question for you. Are you ready?
What is it?
Do you have a champagne secret of the week?
I do. I can't get upset about it.
Wait, why? Why? What? Okay, what? What's going on? I don't...
Kitty,
What'd you do?
this is so shameful. And I don't know. I'm just going to say it.
I don't want to deal with shame. Just let it happen.
I think I lost my Von Cleef necklace.
I'm really sorry for you, but that was a very dangerous time for me to sip. Dude, it's not lost.
I can't find it. You know the last time I wore it?
When?
Fucking karaoke.
No!
I've always wanted a Von Cleef necklace. And in Thailand, I was like, Billy Bob, for my birthday, I want to go buy a Von Cleef necklace. If you want to contribute, that's fine. But I'm going to buy it. And like, if you want to help buy it, that can like be part of your, your like birthday gift to me. Besides a trip to Thailand. And I just love it so much. And I was like taking care of it. And I have a whole routine when I wear it.
Yeah.
I like polish it and I like put it back in the box. And I swear to God. And then I couldn't find it for a few days. And then the weekend I wanted to wear it when we went out.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck is it? And I've been like looking and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not in the box and it's not on my necklace rack.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm like shaking. I'm like,
No, I know. It's gonna be found. It's gonna be found.
You know what I did, Kitty?
What'd you do?
I asked ChatGPT yesterday if you could buy a Von Cleef necklace in cash. You know what it said?
No.
It said you have to call and ask. Because if I'm going to get a new one.
You have to buy it in cash.
Yes, as a businesswoman who deals in business, sometimes the business gives you cash. And sometimes it's just fun to buy yourself a little gift in cash.
I feel like the second you buy it,
I
you're
know.
gonna find it.
It was a fucking lychee martinis. I had too many lychee martinis.
I don't think it was stolen, but I will say that's one of the few times I didn't go home with you. So I don't know what happened the rest of the night.
Which means the whole night was cursed.
Not allowed to get tired anymore.
I have been turning over every nook and cranny in this room.
Should we do a spell?
I was going to say we might have to do a spell. I spent a lot of money on this fucking necklace.
Yes,
It's
yes.
really expensive.
You're allowed to be proud of something that you got for yourself as a result of your hard work.
It would have looked so cute with this outfit.
It would have. It would have. Well, you'll find it and just
Eat it so I don't lose it again.
yeah.
And just keep eating it.
Yeah.
Keep it in
over
my
and over.
body.
Yeah.
Poop it out. Eat it again. Like
Just
the
let
movie
it
Swallow.
hang out of your mouth.
That girl has good bangs in Swallow. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's about a girl with Pika.
Cool.
Not
Should
Pikachu.
we
Let's
do
get into the
an
episode. So we have some work stories we didn't even say. We've been working these past few months. So we thought we would share some fun little bookings full of love.
Oh, I love
Trigger
it.
warning, you guys. This one's gross.
Yeah, this is a gross one.
And I'm just going to let you guys know that
It's gross vis-a-vis body fluids and smells and,
Yeah.
and activities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Start us off with this story.
you know what's funny is this guy is, I would say, a celebrity
He's one of the most famous
in the CRS universe. And I guess I've never talked to him about the podcast because, like, why would I? Because there's always so many other things.
I mean, you wouldn't talk to him about it because he's one of the greatest villains of the podcast.
That's true. You can't know.
You put his tea out there for everyone to fucking clown.
Well, they don't know it's him. But he was like, I like mentioned it, and he was like, oh, like, what is that? And I was like, oh, da, 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 da. And he's like, oh, can I like find that? And I was like, find it? You're the star. Okay, so this guy, we refer to him. I've really talked about the episode. Fuck, I wish I knew the episode. It's an audio episode.
I'll find it.
Talked about it. Okay, I'll put it down. We'll put it in the description. If you want the first story of this man, it's in the description. We call him DC now because we don't want to say the thing, which is dick cheese. Okay, so that was the first time we met. At this point, I want to say that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like almost 2 years ago is when that incident happened. So since then, we've seen each other a few times, and it's not like amazing. He's not very consistent, like time-wise, but it's like, you know, I know what I'm getting. Like, I trust him, like, whatever. He's a nice guy. Like, he's not like a bad guy, but this man, I don't think this man knows how to clean his body. And this is a middle-aged, grown man who was married and has, like, children.
Oh.
So I'm aware of that. And he made a request for a different kind of business meeting. One where you would enter the place of business through the back door.
Yeah.
Okay. And we've done this before. And like, it's something that like, I don't hate. And it just requires some more paperwork.
Admin.
A little admin. to get this business meeting done, which is like fine. But the booking was like kind of earlier in the day. It was like kind of late morning. And so I was just trying to, and I did not. Okay, I'm going to explain it and I'm going to blur it. I'm going to censor. I'm sorry.
Lay it on me. No, tell me.
Okay, first of all.
Oh, no. But then it's only going to get like a little bit.
And then I kept.
It wouldn't stop. You do have to do it a couple times.
I know that, but usually, like, I've never had to deal with that. And it was just like. And that's on me, though.
Were you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know. That sucks.
Let's just say.
This is like right before you left to go.
No, I'm in the hotel room.
No.
He's 5 minutes away.
No! That's what I imagine you comfortably at home.
I went into this situation with stress.
I was so cool, and now I'm really upset, and it's just the location that's freaking me out. Okay, he's on his way.
He's almost there.
Deleting all the files.
I'm deleting all the files.
There's more folders than you could imagine.
But you know what? It gets to an okay point, and I'm like, all right, great. I feel like mostly fine. I was just like a little stressed, and I was like, okay. And, you know, I will ask a gentleman to shower because I am a lady.
Yeah.
And we're just, you know, we're hanging out as you do during a business meeting.
Yeah.
And first of all, he breathes on me, and it smelled like a mixture of like ass and something dying. Like it was so potent. You know when people's like teeth kind of smell? It was like worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
It was like something within him.
It's like his mouth is like just what a Dementor sucks out of a person.
Yeah. It was just so bad. And I was like, okay, I'm going to breathe out of my mouth. But when you're kissing, you can't always do that.
Yeah.
So then it was just like that becomes difficult to breathe. So we're getting down to it, whatever. Thankfully, it's just an hour. Thank God.
I'm really getting stressed about this.
Okay, there's nothing, the thing that I talked about, there's nothing in that area.
Okay.
You've heard the grossest stuff.
Okay. Cool.
No, it's mostly just like...
I just thought there'd be...
No.
Never mind.
It was mostly just like a thing I just had to manage because, okay, so basically...
It's just a stinky series of events.
Yeah. So this guy... Click away if you are sensitive. This guy has a weird fucking penis. It's just weird. And I hate to body shame, but it's just a weird penis. It's like the head is huge, but it's not big. I had to put my fingers, and I've had to do this before. I put my fingers through either side. I wasn't wearing nails. And I just stretch it over the head. But then you
didn't say the word condom.
What did I say?
You said I put my fingers inside.
Oh, the condom.
You sound like you're sounding him.
Okay, we're talking about...
You have to put your fingers inside the condom to stretch it to get it on.
Yes, but it's like not like a big dick. It's just weird.
Well, and that's also like kind of risky if you have nails.
And I didn't have nails, but
okay.
Yes, I didn't have nails. It was like, And it's uncut, which again has been an issue with this gentleman in the past. So, but it's like, he has like so much foreskin.
He's called Dick Cheese for a reason, you guys.
He has to like pull down the foreskin, like stretch it, and then I have to pull it over. It is like a 2-person fucking job. Meanwhile, I have found, this is getting so graphic, but people who have foreskin, just their dicks just get a little more juicy.
Yeah.
I think because it's like more sensitive and like it gets like more
room for more gland secretion. I don't know.
Yeah, but it was just like, it's just like, I can't. It's so gross. It's just so gross. It really grosses me out. Oh my God, Kitty, how did I forget this? Sorry, I forgot this was a romantic meeting because this man wanted whipped cream.
Oh my.
How did I forget the whipped cream? How did I forget the whipped cream? Kitty, how did I forget the whipped cream?
Where was it? Was it on you at least?
First of all, I complained about this on my close friend's Instagram story, and someone's like, get a non-dairy. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
So I got an oat milk one.
Great.
Okay. Great.
Was it the spray kind with the nozzle, or was it like
yes, it was
scoop it?
It was
okay.
nozzle.
Thank God.
Wait, he didn't know how to do it.
He didn't. He asked for it.
He didn't know how to.
Are you kidding? He doesn't know that you shake and then angle.
This is what he did. Wait, can I find something? Okay, I'm gonna pretend like this fancy thing of matches is the canister.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the top of the canister. Yeah. He goes like this.
And
he just like kind of touches the nozzle.
It's like he's only seen it in videos and has never thought of
And I'm like, my guy, you got to turn it upside down and actually apply pressure. And so I'm like trying I'm trying to teach this grown man, middle-aged, married with kids, how to work whipped cream in a can.
That he asked to use with you in a sensual way.
And I'm like, I'm trying not to patronize this man. I'm like, what do you mean? Anyway, so that's the thing. So
he just puts it sideways
Kitty,
and you're like, wait, what do you mean?
Kitty, he would just point and then I would go with my finger and do it. I'm not kidding you. 2
requests, whipped cream and backdoor. Is he 17? What the fuck?
You know what's funny is like whenever, because our bookings are few and far between, whenever we do have something, he does come off to me as someone who doesn't have a lot of experience and has just seen porn. Not that he wants to do anything like rough or abusive, not like that at all, no, but just like goofy. Like goofy shit.
Like just very like stereotypical stupid stuff.
Just goofy shit.
All right, well.
So meanwhile, he's like, oh, let's get the whipped cream out. I'm like, ugh. I will say the whipped cream did make his breath smell a little better.
So he's eating it off of you?
Yeah. So I put it on me and I'm like, first of all, he's like, can I put it?
He has children.
And I'm like, I mean, you can put it above.
Yeah.
Because it can't.
No, I'm sorry. You can't give me an infection on purpose.
And then like, he like was, but he kept like trying to move it down. And I was like, sir, stop.
He doesn't understand anatomy, like, at all.
I feel like
I feel like get him on Crash Course or whatever the Green Brothers made, right?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
but I believe you.
I grew up on the internet, just a lot younger.
In my time of need, all I need is a friend right now. I'm trying to tell this story to you.
Okay.
Listen, it's just like I'm trying not to go on too long, but it's like literally just like one thing after the other.
Yeah.
And then he like wants me to lick whipped cream off of him. This man, again, I am not trying to body shame. This man is hairy. Okay, hairy wolf man, hair,
just like
everywhere, which is fine. It's like I don't hate that. It's like. It's all of these things compounding.
You can find it logistically challenging.
Yeah.
And a little off-putting.
Yeah.
Putting whipped cream on hair.
So I was like trying to like lick whipped cream off of him, just like try not to die. I gagged a few times. Like I think I might throw up on him. And I haven't even like done anything like sexual yet. And I'm just like trying. And then like it gets like a boner and it's just like wet. And it's just like, it's a lot. And I keep like going to get a towel to like clean the whipped cream. It's like we're not even to like the main event yet, and I already want to literally die. Like I'm already like gagging because it's like the cum and the whipped cream and the breath and just the hair in my teeth. I swear to God, I got like a piece of hair stuck in my teeth. This man took a shower, mind you.
He needs to like exfoliate.
He smelled like sweat. Like I'm like, what is the shower? Did he just do that? I literally he turned on the water and went done.
That's what they do.
It's actually crazy.
It's insane how unhygienic
you've had an issue.
Yes. Well, you know, like you were telling me all this, and this is a series of horror stories, but I had a bunch of bookings like back to back, which was insane. Some were so good and some were so whatever, which is fine. It's a job. But this one guy, when he lied face down, all I could smell was his ass. All I could smell was his ass.
Wait, but you weren't even like, your head wasn't even in his ass area.
When I was like massaging areas near his ass, all I could smell was ass. It wasn't like he was like on all fours.
But you weren't giving him like a, because like when I smelled ass, I was like, my head was down there.
No.
But like your head was not down there.
He just smelled like ass. Just ass. And it's
like
so
swamp ass.
Distinctly ass smell.
Yeah. No, I know the smell.
Yeah.
And it's so much worse coming from a man. Honestly, I have to say, like, if it was a woman, like, I would not be as grossed out.
Because usually women have other nice smells happening.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, it is just the combo of it being like a stinky man, but like an ass smell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know it's not your business, gay men out there. I know you're listening, but I think maybe you got this on lock. I will say I love gay men for a lot of reasons. One of them, they got clean asses. And I just think that maybe you need to just, if you really support and love people, women, people who also get with men, like straight men, I think you need to get this education out there. I don't think I need to be the one to do it. I don't think you need to be the one to do it. I think men need to help each other.
Parents.
Yes.
And friends.
Yes.
Of people who don't wash their asses.
Yeah.
Get on there. Partners. Because you don't know if your husband's...
You know if your... Wives out there. Wives.
If you think...
Clean your husband's ass.
If you think your husband's going behind your back to to see a sex worker, at least have him wash his ass.
Please.
Because we know he's not washing his ass for you.
I'm begging. I'm pleading. There's a lot going on in the world right now.
I know we constantly come up with business ideas that most of them are not good.
But
branded wipes.
Kitty.
With like sexy photos on them.
Kitty.
Sexy ass wipes for men.
That is so good. Wait, I do love that a lot.
Is at an anime convention, this designer, I think she was selling her art, but she brought deodorant and put like a sexy anime girl on them. And like, you're gonna disappoint Michiko or whatever if you're stinky. And they sold out in like 20 minutes.
I think we just have to use sex appeal to sell men cleaning their ass.
Sexy wipes for men.
Yeah.
And then purse hooks at dive bars. Those are the industries we're looking to break into.
Listen, it doesn't happen overnight.
Very personal motivation.
We gotta make some moves.
I gotta put my purse somewhere. And I don't want it to be on the ground where there's peepees.
Mm-mm.
Please. Or how about this? Stop pissing on the floor at the 2 bars we go to. How about that?
Stop it.
Let's get into that business. How about you guys stop pissing on the floor?
If you can't aim, then just sit down to pee.
Sit down.
Just sit down.
And then sit on your friend's lap.
There you go.
And then both of you can be at the same time.
That'd be very cute. Aw. Anyways, so I did not smell this guy's ass, thankfully, because I know if I had to,
You had been...
I was like, what if I just pack up my things and leave?
Yeah, what would happen, you know?
I don't know. I guess I would have to tell the front desk, like, I don't know who this man is, kick him out.
I don't know who this man is. Kick him out of my room.
I know. I wouldn't do that. Basically, it's just a lot, and it's like really messy and it's gross, and so he like wants to, do the thing, and I'm like, okay, and it's just like hard. Like this part wasn't necessarily gross. It was just like he has like some ED stuff, and it's like it's already hard enough getting into a butt. It's like you kind of have to have like
there's a certain amount of confidence and patience and consistency required. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah.
And it takes time.
Right. And so it's just like logistically it's hard, and then it's like I'm already feeling a little like nervous because before, but it was like fine, like nothing like that happened, but I was like, he kept like touching it, and I was like, he already doesn't have any clue about like things touching each other because he was trying to like put whipped cream on my pussy and like do all this stuff. So I'm like, I don't want you touching shit now because then I have to fucking worry about your hands getting on me.
Yeah.
And it was just like logistically so hard, and it was so annoying.
Well, there's like a lot of like weird double dip potential that's not good for your body.
Exactly.
But now it's triple because also there's whipped cream in the mix.
I know. It was just disgusting. And it was like fine. He had a good time. I cleaned up.
That's a harrowing singular hour of a day.
I felt like Odysseus going on my own Odyssey.
Yeah, and that book's, I don't know, a couple thousand pages long.
It's so long.
60 minutes.
Literally.
65 if we include,
I could have written...
if we include your terrifying pregame.
I could have written a whole Odysseus length epic.
You guys are lucky how short this episode is.
Literally. So yeah, it was just disgusting, and like I never do this, but I was like, you know what mama needs? Mama needs a drink.
Yeah.
And I went to like this cute little restaurant bar.
Yeah.
And I had a lovely time, actually. I kind of made friends with the bartender.
Yeah.
I did think the bartender was a trans man, and I was like, ooh. And I was like, well, if it's just a man, ew. Maybe it's a trans man. I'm so, cancel me. But he was just so sweet, and it really helped me recover. And then I got home, and then I just like took a fat edible.
Good.
And I talked about it in therapy the next day. And I'm like, therapist, listen, you remember my story?
So way back, you said that you were not going to see Dick Cheese ever again after the first time.
I'm not a quitter.
Should we revisit that concept?
I'm not seeing him again.
Yeah.
We're done. Because it's like back then I made it work because I'm like really hustling to get bookings and like make money. And financially, I'm just not at a place where I need to take every booking that comes my way. Not that I do anyways. Like I'm very picky. But the thing is, I kept going back to it because I go through a lot to find clients, to screen them, to set up everything. You know what it is, right? Yeah. So it's a lot to kind of like onboard a new client to your business. Yeah. And it's like, well, I know this guy's safe. And it's like, fine. But yeah, no, I'm done. We are done. And he did email me later. And he was like, that was the best it's ever been.
What planet? What the that's the best it's ever been. Yeah. Well, I guess that's the last Dick Cheese story y'all are gonna get.
Hopefully.
Well, that character at least.
That character, right. I was gonna say that character. Yeah. He's done. I did not email him back, and I did not send him the podcast because
that'd be so mean.
No. And I'm a nice person. I'm so nice.
We're only talking behind his back.
Okay, we need a palate cleanser right now because I went on way too long.
So we're going to palate cleanse.
Palate cleanse.
Because it's Valentine's Day, we want to talk about romance.
Aww.
And I had a particularly romantic booking, which was kind of crazy. It was like totally unexpected, and I didn't think it was real when I got the request.
Yeah.
But basically this guy's like, hi, I'm coming to town from London and I'd love to book. And it was like my most high-end offering, which is like called Dinner and Domination. And a lot of people offer this. I mean, it's pretty like escorty.
I was gonna say, this seems like your most escort.
It's very escorty vibes. And usually that's like 3 hours. And then he said, well, I want to add on an extra hour. And I'm like, whoo! 4 hours is a long time to be with someone.
Yeah.
But what's funny is like I think my first big booking in San Francisco was like that long a year ago in January. But I was like, this can't be real. You're coming in from London? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But I responded to him right away and we just moved the conversation to WhatsApp. And he was like extremely communicative. Money immediately. Great, enthusiastic, kind, very clear on what's going on. And he was like, I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to annoy you, but can I text you when I land just to check in? And like, it was very polite and sweet, you know, and he was like flirty too. He was like, well, you know, I've got that accent everyone likes.
I was going to ask if he had an accent.
He did. And it wasn't annoying. It was nice and subtle. We went for drinks at a bar that we know. And it was completely empty. 6 p.m. on a Saturday.
They must not be doing well.
I was afraid they were closed.
Yeah.
But it was great for discretion.
If that happens to me, I say, oh yeah, I reserved the whole place.
Yeah. And like I had his ID, but no one looks good in their ID.
Yeah.
He just looked like fucking
my man.
What's a karaoke carpool? James Corden.
James Corden's not bad looking.
He's not bad looking.
He's just his personality.
It's his personality that's the problem. But
he's an attractive guy.
He looked like James Corden. I'm like, okay, British.
Yeah.
But he rolls up pretty cute. Pretty good looking.
Okay.
Yeah. And we had 2 rounds. Lots of flirting. Very fun. Hung out there for an hour. It started to rain. And so we're like, well, let's head back to his hotel, which is right on the corner. Oh my God. Such a nice hotel. But it was fucking lovely.
Yay.
Gorgeous. You know, someone holds the door open for you kind of hotel.
Oh my God. I love this like night you had. Because
it was like it felt like an extremely romantic first date.
Okay, this was like a true escort experience. Like this, you were an escort.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my God, twins!
But it was like very fun and very cute. And we like were very flirty and talkative. And it's so funny. His whole thing was like, he was just so fucking normal.
Yeah.
But not in the boring way, in that, like, he's just not fucking weird about stuff. I was asking him, like, well, do you usually see providers? And he's like, I'll do it every once in a while, especially if, like, I have a work trip and I have an extra night. We're like, okay, cool, that's great. We talked about the things that he likes, things he doesn't like, whatever. And I was like, well, you know, are you dating? And he's like, yeah, I don't have any problem with that. And he's like, you know, sometimes if I don't have enough time to book a provider, then I'll find someone to sleep with. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay.
I'm sorry, he went, I don't have a problem with that.
Pretty much. He was like, yeah, I pull. It's fine. It's whatever. And I'm like,
it's not a big deal. I'm really hot.
And he's not
I'm just like wooey hot and women love me.
And for some reason, I'm like, I like that attitude.
I like it. Confidence works.
Yeah, he was like, oh no, I don't need to hire someone to do what I want.
But he is. And that's the important part.
I like to hire people.
Honestly, same. I'd hire someone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess a girl you pick up at a bar won't necessarily do what I was hired for.
You're like, I'm going to lay here and you're just going to give me a hand job and then leave.
Well, he said his move is he goes to karaoke and he's a really good singer.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't make him sing for me because if I made him sing for me, I would hate both of us.
Yeah.
That'd be so uncomfortable. But he was like, yeah, you know, if I don't have time to hire a provider when I'm working in a different city, I just go find a karaoke place and I always pull.
It's like, that makes sense because women do get fucking drunk at karaoke.
Yeah, and also
so drunk that they lose their Von Cleef necklace when they get home.
And James Corden and his pipes.
Kitty, how do you know this wasn't James Corden?
Because I didn't hate him.
Oh.
Because he didn't pick me up in a car and talk about Into the Woods or whatever. You didn't scream at the waiters. How about that part? But we get back to his place and the 2 things he asked for were very different. So the first thing he asked for is like, he just really wanted like gentle, cute cuddle time.
Okay.
Which is great. I've been advertising that a bit and it's been percolating a little bit. Some of that's been like coming up in some of my bookings. And then he also wanted it really hard up the ass. And I'm like, so these are actually opposite vibes.
Oh my God. I didn't know you did that with him.
Yeah, kind of.
God.
Kind of. We didn't go crazy.
Yeah. Did you make any Italian food?
We had appetizers.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we did a set it and forget it kind of meal.
The old set it and forget it. Yes, I see.
You pop it in the oven and then leave it there forever.
Hopefully, eventually they take it out.
Well, yeah, eventually.
You don't want to burn the house down.
No, but it was like very romantic and cute and just like very flowy. It felt like a date where you're just like hooking up after the date. And I'm like,
really?
It was crazy. The things we blew through. So we did that thing twice. The stuff backdoor meeting for him.
Yeah.
And then also cuddling.
Yeah.
Also, I had to pee and he's like, well, can I just get in on that? So we did that. Like we did so much happened. And and by the end, he was like, I'm really sleepy. Can we just like end 30 minutes early?
And you're like, yes, bitch, I'm going out.
And I was like, hell yeah. Thank you. I was exhausted.
You should have pulled the old, I should have paid you.
It was crazy. I do think being given a lot of money was part of the appeal, though, I will say. He over-tipped.
Listen, that'll do it.
And he did it the second the door closed, he was like, I want to give this to you. And he's like, here's the number. And I'm like, oh, but like you already did the deposit and everything. He's like, I know. Put it in your bag so you don't forget it.
James Corden, come back to the U.S.
He's still here. And I might text him. Yeah, so I've had like my most successful week. And it ended on the highest of notes.
That's so great. I'm so
It was romantic.
It
was genuinely romantic to like have cute drinks and flirt and stuff.
I will say it like did take me like almost a year getting into the work to like start to like be more financially successful.
Yeah.
So you hit that mark.
So I changed all the branding to lean towards mommy stuff. And within a week is when everything started popping off again. I really think that's unfortunately my niche.
Yeah.
Playing mommy.
Yeah.
To men in their 30s and 40s.
Well, you don't want to have biological children, so hey, we're all mothers out there.
So I'll have dozens of men suckle while they goon.
I was like, thank God. Can you imagine?
That's so bad.
Oh, is that bad to say?
You know what gooning is?
I mean, it's just like looking like horny.
No, it's jerking off.
That's not what I meant then.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll cut it out. Anyways.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you and yours.
You are in the Bay Area, you should come celebrate Galentine's Day with us on Saturday, February 15th at Princess. We and a bunch of friends are going to be doing some super sapphic drag.
Yay!
And then having an orgy backstage, which you probably aren't invited to, but I do want you to think about it when you buy our tickets.
Yes. Yeah, we look forward to seeing you. And, have a safe Valentine's Day. If you're going to do whipped cream, don't
put it in your pussy. Don't get dairy. If you're going to do whipped cream, don't get dairy.
You guys know what it is. Leave a comment, follow, all the things, and we'll see you soon with some gooning of our own. All right.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
Can you tell them about your air tags?
My what?
Your air tags.
So I have a lot of air tags because I lose my ID and my wallet and my house keys and my car keys separately. So I do have an air tag for everything. And so when I have them all together in a carabiner, it's like 4 air tags. It's mostly air tags, honestly.